Warm greetings from the high 10. It's early Thursday morning. Thanks for joining me. As most of you know, 12 members of a jury found Derek Chauvin guilty on all 3 counts of murder and the death of George Floyd. And what I ask you in this early morning, do you think now, after all has been said and done, and the 12 members have found him guilty, does Mr. Chauvin feel any remorse for killing George Floyd? And what about the other cohorts, ex-officers? What do they feel now? What do they think now? Because it was said that if Chauvin had been found not guilty, that the next court trial for the other officers will be basically null and void. That it would be hard to find them guilty for aiding and abetting if indeed Derek Chauvin was found not guilty. But as you see, 12 members of a jury, amen, found him guilty on all 3 counts. So what does that say now for the other officers who will meet their fate in August of 2021? Will 12 members find these said beings guilty as well? And how do they feel now, seeing that their ex-comrade has fallen? He has fallen all the way down, and he is now in a prison where he belongs. So do Mr. Chauvin, does he feel any remorse for killing George Floyd? And do the other officers, ex-officers, how do they feel? Do they feel any remorse for sitting idly by and not aiding any medical aid to Mr. Floyd? Not stopping the horrendous act of their comrade kneeling his knee into the neck and back of Mr. Floyd? They did nothing. So now the jury has sang, the rooster has crowed, and how do they feel now? Those said ex-officers, alongside Mr. Derek Chauvin. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion on the said commentary. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Crystal. Dime a dozen, hello. You want to feel bad? Well, Dorothy, who said he feels bad? Has he spoken? I haven't heard anything. Hello, Seven. Hi, Karen, how you doing? Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you, Crystal, for joining me. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion about the said commentary. Does Chauvin feel remorse now? Does he feel remorse? I do believe when I watched briefly his expression when the verdict was read, I got to see it later, he was shocked. That's probably the most Chauvin ever looked in court. He never looked at the witnesses when they testified, never nodded, smiled, grinned, anything while in court. Now they're talking about he didn't wear a mask at the end of the trial. Why? I do not know. Maybe some people feel like that was a disrespect for the court. I do not know. A lot of rhetoric going on in the media about who's saying what politician is saying this, that, and the other. People are entitled to their opinions. That is life. You see, if you stayed in your lane, I tell you all this all the time, because some people need a fact check. Some people need a tap on their shoulder. If you stay in your lane, you wouldn't be in this situation. The other ex-officers wouldn't be in the situation. And Mr. Floyd would be alive today. That's the spoken word. But because somebody didn't stay in their lane, they wanted to get out of their lane and get in somebody else's lane, a black man is now dead. And now a white man is in prison or waiting, which is, however, a sentence. So you see, to each his own. As we say in the street, you ride the ride. Well, he rode the ride. And he got a foolish prize. That was his choice. So how does his buddies feel now? Because they knew what would come if he was found guilty. It would not look good in their favor when it was their turn to go to court. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion. Does Derek Chauvin feel remorseful now after the fact of being found guilty on all 3 counts of murder of George Floyd? Does he now have any remorse for the crime committed against Mr. Floyd? And do the other officers, ex-officers, excuse me, I keep saying that, I'm sorry. Do the ex-officers feel any type of remorse, regret for that fateful day in May of 2020? If they could turn back the hands of time, would they change anything? Would Derek Chauvin change anything? Will he ever speak on what happened to George Floyd? Will he wait till he sits up in there damn near dead and decide that one day he want to talk to Barbara Wawa or Oprah or CNN? Or will it be Fox News? Shut your mouth. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion. Thank you all for joining me. Thank my moms for coming on board. I appreciate it. God bless all of you. I'm a little late this early morning. Had a lot to do today, so just running behind. Hello, Tina. All right, Edward, enough. Don't start that. Well, don't respond. I wouldn't respond to anything anybody had to say at this point about George Floyd or anything pertaining to racism, equal opportunity for blacks, Jews, Arabs, whomever the victim is for that day. Don't even waste your breath. You can argue till you're blue in the face. What a fool. Don't waste your breath. 12 members found him guilty. That's a spoken word. It is what it is. I wouldn't waste my breath arguing with nobody else now. The choir has sang, and that's the bottom line. So don't waste your breath commenting on people's commentary, breaking news articles, arguing with them goofy ass folks in the conversation about what happened with George Floyd. It's over with. George is dead. He's not coming back. And 12 members found Derek Chauvin guilty. End of story. Nothing to argue about. Well, Edward, it doesn't matter what you say. It's always going to be somebody that has something to say. And that's what they look for. That's why they say the nasty things that they say. As I said, every time somebody black commits a crime, those people go in those comment sections and I always throw a Black Matter, Black Lives Matter. Where are they? Why aren't they here? Blah, blah, blah. Man, miss me with all that. We know there's crime in the urban area. We know there's a lot of black on black crime. That's a given. What's new? But that don't give you, a white man or white woman, the right to just troll the universe and kill a black person on whim because you are a cop or a civilian. And you taking advantage of the fact that perhaps in your city or state, there is a stand your ground law. So you out being a busybody and decide, because this happens a lot, you want to be busy. Now you want to peep out windows, and now you want to come outside and say something to somebody. You're going to walk up to somebody in the parking lot. You got something to say to somebody, you don't even know what the hell's going on. Happens every day. Don't waste your breath arguing with them folks. They're not worth your time. Leave them be. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion. Thanks for joining me. Chauvin should feel something by now, don't you think? He should feel something. He should. Chauvin, you should feel something. You took the breath out of a man's body. You took away any hope of a life that he rightfully deserved, because it was not your place to take his life. So, homeboy, you should feel mighty guilty. You should feel mighty guilty because you stole a life, and it was not your place to do so. Now, you may have thought you had the right, because when I look back at those videos, oh yes, you snarl, turning your head, cocked to the side, looking over your shoulder like what? As we would say in the street, Nigga, what? That's the look you gave, like, who gonna do something? What you gonna do? I got this. This Negro ain't going nowhere. Indeed, he did not. Indeed. You stole his life. And the scripture says that what the devil stole, he's got to give it back 7 times fold. So Derek Chauvin, you and the devil got work to do. Because we know in reality, there's nothing you can do to bring George Floyd back. There's nothing you could say that would be believable at this point to his family, to the Minneapolis Police Department, to the city of Minneapolis, and to any other black man or woman or child. It's not a damn thing you could say. You see, the only person that it's going to ever matter to is God. Because you will have to stand account to the Almighty one day when you leave here. And that's the main person you should really be concerned with. What would God say about what you did to George Floyd on May 25th, 2020? You and the devil made a pact that day. And you let the devil use you to knee that man in the neck viciously, ferociously, intentful, willful murder. That's obvious. Because the body after fact spoke volumes. The photos of him in the ambulance. You can't even explain it. Do you feel guilty for killing George Floyd? Do your comrades feel guilty? You should. Because Sorry about that. Hello?
Hey, Angela, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. To weigh in on if I think he feels guilty, or I mean, feel remorse. No, I don't think he feels remorse. His body language, his whole attitude throughout this entire tragedy showed that he didn't have no remorse. When he had his knee on George Floyd's neck, he definitely didn't have no remorse. And if he didn't have no remorse to publicly lynch a man in front of people and just snarl and have no regard for human life, no, I don't think he has a compassionate bone in his body. I think he's a psychopath because I can only
Yeah.
imagine.
Well, how does he? I'm saying, but right now, see, things are different now because there's a guilty verdict.
Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I don't think he feels remorse now. No, until he publicly says or makes a statement of any kind stating that. No, I don't think he has remorse in him. I don't think he has the ability to have it. I don't even think it's just in him.
Mhm.
I think what we saw in the courtroom before the guilty verdict and after is just what he is, a sociopath. He
Mhm.
has no feelings.
Okay.
Because common sense tell me if I could possibly go to prison for life, I at least need to get up on this stand and show some type of remorse or something for taking someone's loved one from them.
But do you think he should
For
have
reason,
testified? So you talking about the stand? You think he should have testified? You know, usually they do
that would,
not. Defendants do not.
yeah, yes,
Why?
because there would have
Why
been
would he?
there would have been his chance to give any type of explanation of why he chose to do that on that day and to show whether or not he had any remorse. By
Mhm.
him saying nothing to me says, I don't care. Y'all wasting my time. I'm sitting here. I don't care about this.
Well,
That's why I don't believe he
you
has
ain't
any
got to
remorse.
care. Guess what? You ain't got to care because you. It's a wrap now. Oh,
Exactly. But that would have been his chance if he had any remorse. I think that would have been the chance to show it. Not 10, 20 years from now, getting on Dateline ID, sitting behind a glass wall, talking about you feel empathy after you don't sit in prison 30 and 40 years. No.
mm,
Have that same boldness you had back here last May. Have that same boldness, that same energy.
mm,
I don't want to hear from him when he 102,900 years old.
mhm.
Right then was his opportunity to show remorse, and he did not. So no, I don't think tonight with him sitting in prison, he has any remorse.
Okay. What
Just a
about the
waste of
other the
space.
other officers, ma'am?
Yeah, they definitely should have been tried as well. They should have had them all in there together.
No, I'm talking about how do you think they feel remorse now?
No, no. When you are truly sorry or remorseful about something, you at least come out and say something. You don't keep your mouth shut.
Mm, mm,
If
okay.
I could go out here, if you could go out here and do something as horrible as what they did and participated in,
Mhm.
and you had all that mouth then. Well, and when you have remorse for something that you have done wrong or participated in, you immediately apologize and make a statement. You have a lot of mouth that day. What's the difference?
Well, you know,
You buy,
if you go back and watch the interrogation of the Oriental guy. He says in that interrogation by his superiors that he never expected that to happen or wished for that to happen to anyone. That was said by him.
wishing, wishing, wishing you was right there and could have did something.
Well,
See, we're gonna quit we're gonna quit playing like, oh, Chauvin was just out there by himself, and by the time they came, it was all over. No, they was right there. And cops usually respect one another, so any one of them could have said, "Hey, man, come on, come on, come on." They could have used any kind of look for it, say, "Hey, we need, come on, come on." Nah, brother, we're not gonna do this, but they did. So
mm,
no. I don't believe nothing about. We didn't expect. No, what you didn't want is for it to be filmed, and it was filmed and captured on video. And
Well,
had that not
they wanted body cam. So my thing is, it
that
is
don't
what
help
it
us.
is. You wore your body cam, so I mean, you did what you did, and you had your camera on.
Right. So that lets me know that you were bold enough to participate in it. So I don't want to hear about we didn't think it, we didn't know. They could have got him out there, man. They could have gotten him out there, man, and made him break that hole and stop. And they didn't. I don't want to
Well,
hear from them either.
somebody should have said, "All right, he's down. He's not doing nothing. Come on, let's let him up." And if Chauvin had
Right.
got you, you'd be like, "Well, no." I've been like, "Dude, he ain't moving. Get up." I'd rode the ride. She,
Exactly.
I'd be like, "What, white boy? You want to fight? What? What you want?"
Exactly. They act like they were his employees and he was the big boss. And they
Hello,
were scared
everybody.
of him.
Miss that.
So that's why I said I know what they all can do is get in a boat and just push
Oh
them on
my
out there in the water with the ankles
Oh
tied
Lord.
to them and just flip the boat
No,
on over.
no, not the water.
Mm-hmm.
Not the
That's how I
water.
feel about it. The same way that it's a horrible death to not to be able to breathe. That's what I
You're right.
want for them.
Well,
Just
that's how I
put
feel
them
too.
in the boat,
That's what I want
tie
them
them
to
up.
understand what it's like.
Mhm. And before they get in the boat, just let somebody put their knee on their neck a little bit. Let them still be alive and just put them on out there in that boat, tie them up, their ankles up, and just flip that boat on out. Good riddance. Good riddance. Me personally, I don't care if they ever have remorse. They're just me. But just to answer the question, no, I don't think he has remorse.
Okay.
In prison, out of prison, no. Just put him on out there in that water. Somebody put their knee on his neck for 9 minutes, and then just put him on out there in the water, tie him up, and get the rest of them cops and just turn that boat on over.
Well, 7 to life, he gonna sit there because he ain't got nothing else to do. That's what they do in prison. They don't do nothing in prison. Jail. It's
I
all
hope they put him with
they don't do.
somebody he
They
violated
do
on the
the
street
janitor
before. I
time.
hope they put him in a cell with somebody he violated before.
Well,
That's
let
what I
me
hope.
tell you something. Let me tell you something about that too. Let me speak about that for just a second, and I don't mean to be rude.
That's
I'm
right.
sick of hearing about confinement and isolation for a motherfucker who went and did something heinous because now you a cop, this ex-cop, you famous. You didn't care when you was in the street. So you shouldn't be in no confinement. It is prison. Who has time to be putting people ducked out by themselves in a cell by themselves? People are paying for y'all to be there. You understand what I'm saying? Taxpayers are paying for you to be there. All this
Mm-hmm.
dormitory life. Ooh, I'm the football player. I got to get a dorm by myself. No, baby. You gonna ride the ride. You gonna get in a
Get him.
cell with Pookie, Ray Ray, Julio, whoever.
Ah,
That's it. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of hearing
right.
because people say it all the time. Oh, they're gonna put him in. They're gonna put him in confinement. Oh, they're gonna put him in protective this. They're gonna put man. It's prison. Grow up. You need to go into the block and be in a damn cell with whomever the hell they put you with. Ain't nobody got time to just keep putting people in isolated ass cells because they're famous and or because they are cop, FBI agent, ATF, and they effed up. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's what you should have thought about when you were in the street. You want to be a gangster and a civilian. You want to be a gangster and a cop. You want to be a gangster and a CIA, FBI, cop, whatever. Well, tough. You should have thought about when you was in the street and you were free. See, that's what people don't understand about freedom. Is that your
And I'm
advantage? Is that your feet?
gonna piggyback off what you said. You know what I want for him? I want him to earn them same stripes he thought he earned that day when he lynched George Floyd. Earn that in prison. Earn his teardrop. That's what he need to earn. He gangster, right? They
Well,
was scared of him to get him off his neck. Go in there, earn his teardrop, his
And that's my
stripes,
point.
all
And
this.
that's my point. I get so sick of everybody riding the ride with this. Every time somebody famous or a high profile person in trial gets found guilty, you start crying all that. They're gonna put him over by himself. They go, hey, it's a prison. This is not a dormitory. This is not the glee club. This is not the football club. Your ass need to go in a cell with Bubba, Pookie, Ray, whomever. Can't just keep isolating people. There's no room for that in a prison. You understand what I'm saying? It's a monopoly too. Your ass
Ain't no
gonna sell with whomever. That's the bottom line. You and Pookie work it out.
Now Pookie work it out. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
Work it out. That's what he should have thought about. You think he ain't sick? You think that white man ain't sick? You think that white man ain't sick? You know he's sick. He may never own it. He may never own it. He may take it to the grave. Have mercy. He may never say, yeah, I killed that black man. I meant to kill that black man. I wanted that black man dead. I knew of that black man. Yeah, we ain't gonna say it. But the point still remains. He ain't claimed it. And that's okay. Because as we know, you got to answer to God. So that's between you and him. See, that's something about the queen. I don't worry about what you ain't gonna say in this life. That's on your dumb ass. Or you wanna walk around, tiptoeing around with your little fairy shoes on and twisting and twirling with a baton. Shit, hey, that's on you, because big girl free right here. Huh? You don't hear me. I'm free where I'm at.
Come on with it.
Because I know that I can get jiggy too and end up where you at. That's why I have to check my own self. Got to check my own self. We all got to check ourselves. Because we all could get jiggy and end up where Chauvin is. But the point still remains. You didn't have to ride the ride on May 25th, 2020. That was a sound decision. You and them bobbleheads made on that day, Memorial Day. Y'all did that to that black man. What? Y'all did that. Because you wanted that. You wanted to make a scene. You wanted to prove he wasn't nothing. He was a nobody to you. That's what you told the world that day, with your camera on. He was a nobody. He was a black man. He was nobody. He was irrelevant. He had no substance. He had no value. He was an addict. I'm going to show you. But guess what? What I keep saying, what the scripture said, what the devil stole, he got to give it back 7 times 4. So, Chauvin, you and your friends got to give it back. Now, howsoever y'all give it back is between y'all and God. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But you got to.
Amen.
You go give it back. How about that?
How about that?
Back. You could be living your life right now had you said, choose a better way. Choose a better way. And them other dusty ass cops rode the ride. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
You preached. Hey, got that to say. You preached.
He should be in general population. He should be in general population. He should be in general population. No more of this putting folks to the side and in cells by themselves. We don't have that type of room to be putting people in private cells. Think about how many people go to jail and prison and they are famous. It's high profile cases. You cannot just keep putting everybody in a cell by him or herself. That's got to stop. You chose to get your ass in there, then you need to ride the ride and be a damn prisoner like everybody else.
Earn them stripes and earn that teardrop.
Mobster, regular civilian, ride the damn ride. You got on the horse. Now whip it.
Hey! Now didn't it get on it?
You own it. You whipped it. It's on. So guess what? Ride the ride. Ride the ride. Because you didn't have to do what you did. You chose that for George Floyd. You chose that. Now, guess what? Y'all talking all that old crazy talk about confinement. Oh, he got to be in a cell by himself. Man, I ain't trying to hear all that. I don't care. I don't care. We ain't got enough room in the prisons, no way. Man, you getting a roommate, dude. You getting a roommate, whether you like it or not. Suck it up. Suck it up. You stole a life. Suck it up.
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. You was bad on that day. I'm sick and tired of folks. When you bad in the streets, what do y'all everybody say about everybody else that go to prison? Man, just throw him in there. He needs to be just thrown in there along with the rest of them.
Well, the point is, you are in there. So it should be no special treatment. That's just how I feel. Can't be no special treatment. Because let me tell you something. Let's think about that for a minute. If you, the prison, the warden, whomever, because that's got to be who's in charge. If you're gonna do this special treatment, isolation, because it's high profile, whatever the hell you want to call it, they might as well let them be free.
Right.
You might as well just say, I'm gonna let them out, because it makes no sense to show favoritism for somebody who didn't have regard for somebody out here in the street. Because you see, you were in the street, you was on the street, you was in the street, you was on the dirt, you was in the dirt, you was making moves, you was living, you made a faithful move. 12 members said, yeah, you got to go down. So guess what? Why should you get some special treatment in prison when you were free? You had the world in your hands and you chose to do you. Now somebody needs to cater to your ass and you locked up. Think about
we already paying for you.
Well, guess what? You ain't supposed to get no special treatment. You locked up. Let's keep it 100.
You better get some cold bologna sandwich and beans and sit down.
You have no right to get preferential treatment incarcerated. That's the bottom line.
Get in there. Work for your penny a day or on your license plate or whatever they had them folks doing, mopping or sweeping, and good riddance. Me preferably, I want them on that boat.
Well, I'm telling
you, that water.
I get sick of people saying that all the time when it's high profile, somebody famous, we can't put them in the jail with others. We can't put them over here in the prison. Man, we ain't got that kind of room. And you know we ain't got that kind of room in a county jail, state jail, city jail. Then you go to prison. They barely got room. So you got to go in there and be with a bunk, mate. That's your choice. Deal with it. I don't care. That's just who the queen is. I don't give a damn about you. You went in there. That's on you, man. I don't give a damn. You're a woman. Teenager, you committed the crime, was heinous. You chose that. That's on you.
That's absolutely right.
You will let George Floyd be whatever. Edward, quit cussing in the chat. Whatsoever. Hell no. He deserves everything that he gets. That how tough he is now. And that is in the isolated incident. He's done mess before as well. He's a corrupt, crooked cop. Yes, he is. Renaya, he is. And that's the point we were making in my live last night, is that he had infractions before. For those of you talking all that crazy talk about he ain't got nothing else on his record. He killed a man. What else you want?
Let me hold my mule.
Honey, Chauvin's been charged with 3 different crimes. If you can read and hear. I don't give a damn if he ain't got a jaywalking ticket. He got his on him before he ever need George Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you don't pay attention.
They don't research. Because I obviously said he shouldn't have even been on the street. I said with the infractions he had, he's supposed to be fired or on desk duty, retrained or whatever, but he shouldn't have been dealing with the public. Something is wrong with him.
Crystal says he
and
won't
the
last
police
in prison. They will
department.
be transferring him from prison to prison. Crystal, it don't work like that. You don't get transferred prison to prison. Sorry, not sorry. No,
Put
boo
him
boo,
out
you
there
gonna be
on
right
that boat.
there. You gonna be right there. Once they beat him to sleep, then that's when they'll put him in.
Hey, segue. You know I love when you say that. They gonna beat him to sleep.
Okay, Edward. They not. Let me tell you something. Chauvin ain't gonna get preferential until somebody whoop his ass and put him to sleep. Or try to put him to sleep.
When you said beat him to sleep, yeah,
Yeah.
put him down there with the black folks.
When they shut that right eye, that's when Chauvin will get preferential. Well, baby, we're gonna have to put you in a room by yourself because they don't like you.
Well, somebody gonna tell somebody to put their knee on his neck.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to tell you right now. All that stuff everybody talking about, they gonna watch, child, you grow up.
Do y'all really think them folks care about them folks in there? They don't care about the folks in there.
Right.
Why would they care about him?
Why the guard care? Why the guard care? He there to he there to get paid. She's there to get paid. They ain't there to babysit nobody because they was a police officer. You were past tense. You are nobody now.
Well, baby, I hope he work out to get them karate chops on, because they gonna mess him up.
They're gonna treat you. Guess what? The guards and the inmates gonna treat you just the way you did George Floyd on the stage. George Floyd was nobody to you. He was irrelevant. He was a zero. He was a junkie. Well, that's what you're getting ready to get. See, this is the reason why the scripture tells us why, yeah, we shouldn't judge people. Because you see, you don't know the shape you're going to ever end up in. Now Chauvin going to see that hand I laid on that black man, my judgments against him now have turned against thee. Shut your mouth.
Right. It's going to come full circle.
It's going to come full circle. Amen. That's it. You said it. Full circle. You said
just
it.
Full circle. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Put him on out there in that boat, though. That's what I would have gave him. He wouldn't even have to sit in jail.
If we could do that, we wouldn't have no prisons. And we just put everybody in the damn boat and put cylinder blocks. You forgot the cylinder blocks tied to your ankle. I see that.
Mm-hmm. Get your cylinder block. Get all that. And just dump it over. Good riddance. We wouldn't have no problem. None. Then maybe when he get to the afterlife and he speak to the Lord, he might show remorse then, But for him, I don't see it for him. Nope. Call me when he get his teardrop. Are you there? Oh, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, call me when he get his teardrop and his tattoos and all that. Mm-hmm. It amazes me how people be bad on the street and weak in jail.
Well, that's what always happens.
Baby, be right, Crystal. Right, Elwood, she did divorce him. Yeah, I like when folks be tough on the streets with the gun, and then they get in jail and they be weak. I want him to hold up. Because he going to have to hold up. He going to hold up or get folded up. Y'all know what it is. Let's go and put it out there. He going to have to fight. Best to believe. They can put it whatever. He going to have to fight. He going to have to see somebody.
Wait a minute. What you say? You talking to him like he a young buck. He got to do what? He got to fight.
He got to fight. He going to have to either hold up or get folded up.
Ooh,
See, he can't go in there.
Like, he might need to go. I told you he might need to watch The Color Purple. Shut your mouth.
Yeah. If they got a little TV in there, the big TV, everybody go watch. He gonna have to get with
it. You gonna get tired.
And I want to see it.
Guess what? We know how the game go. You gonna get tired. He gonna get tired of fighting. Cause Satan can't save you. He never was a savior. You better ask somebody.
Oh yeah, I know he gonna get tired of fight, but see, he just beginning.
He gonna have to fold. He gonna have to
hold up or get folded up. Mm-hmm. Baby, he finna get ready for the shanks. He ain't gonna sleep at night. He ain't gonna be able to eat. He gonna be scared to sleep. Got to sleep with one eye open because you
Mm-hmm.
was bad. So now he the new B on the block. He that one. And they gonna test him out.
Crystal said no more steak dinner and living life like he hasn't done anything wrong. Well, that's the thing about a narcissist, a sociopath. They don't have any empathy. So you see, when you're walking around, you don't have any empathy. You're not thinking about other people's feelings. You're doing what you want because you can. I've already told you all that. Don't ask why. Ask why not. That is the way a sociopath thinks. That is the way a narcissist thinks. Why not? Why can't I do what I want to you? Why can't I say what I want to you? Why can't I talk about you? Why can't I hurt you? Why can't I harm you? Why can't I rob you, steal from you, beat you up, torture you? I did it because I could. I don't need no damn reason.
And that's what the prisoners gonna do.
Stop asking me why. You see, a sane person asks why. A sociopath says, why not? I keep telling y'all, stop thinking like a civilized person. You got to think like how a crook thinks, a sick person thinks. Why not? Why not hurt you? Why not? I did it because
That's
I
what they gonna
can.
be saying. Every blow to that head. Yeah. He gonna be in there with the real goons. No, the ones he thought he was there doing that day, and he had the man down, and he
He
was
ain't got no
big on the
friends.
block.
Chauvin ain't got no friends because I haven't heard
All
one
this out the
time.
window, baby.
I haven't heard one time anybody that was there for him. I've heard just a little whisper here lately. Somebody saying something about some women in court. Miss Mildred said that. Different women coming to court. But where are your children? Where your family? Where's your sister? Where's your brother? Where your children? Where your wife, ex-wife? Where is your family? Where were your family? Where were they?
Y'all gotta remember when folks go to jail, you can have all the family in the world. When you in that cell and you on them blocks, you in a different world. It's a whole different world.
Well,
So, like I said, he gonna hold up or he gonna fold up. He gonna earn stripes or he gonna get laid down.
well, Renee, it won't matter about him going with his rights. He can go with the Aryan Nation. He can go hang with the white boys. You still
They
can be.
get whooped too.
Amen. Thank you.
They get whooped too. Yeah, they get whooped too. And they don't too much care for cops either. You have to do your history.
Yeah. Yeah. It won't
They
matter.
get
It won't
whooped
matter.
too.
It won't matter if he get with the white boys all day long. They cannot watch you 24 hours a day.
7 days a week.
They cannot watch you.
Yeah, he can get whooped, but baby, when Quan and them get through putting no whoopings on him, he
Not
better
one.
not.
You know what I mean.
Quan them get through laying him down. Y'all got one Aryan Nation. Do you
You
know how
better
many
go on the hunger
BG,
strike. Those inmates serve that
GD?
food with a little extra. Crystal, I was just getting ready to say that. They could just do it slick. Put some rat poison in his plate. Bye, Felicia.
Right.
Oh, my stomach. I need to nurse my stomach. Oh, my stomach cramping.
They'll lay him in their cell. If y'all think they get some kind of treatment and rush him to the doctor, y'all got to watch and read.
Look,
Don't
my
go be in
tummy
there.
hurt. My tummy hurt. He thought he
It'll
was
be all
God
right.
and God showed him who was in control. Yes, Miss Didi, indeed. Yes. Yes, he had a God complex. That's why he did. That's why he murdered George Floyd. He had a God complex. But God said, I am the Alpha and the Omega. Shut your mouth.
Exactly. Let him be an example to the rest of them that want to get
Yes.
jiggy.
And that's my point. And that's my point. Make a
'Cause
mockery out of him to show the
we got a
world
whole lot of
you
folks waiting
cannot murder a man, a woman, a child in cold blood and think you can get away with it
just because you got a badge.
just because you got a badge or a civilian or a civilian. What about the
Or
other officers? Let's talk about them.
I prefer them on the boat as well, but I want them to get the same verdicts. Put them right on down there themselves.
Crystal, hit the
Good
link.
riddance.
Everybody else hit the link. Y'all letting just not out talk. Y'all hit the link. Stop typing. Hit the link now.
Y'all hit the link and come on up. But yeah, they need to put them in a cell too. Ship them all out.
You
Preferably,
think
I prefer
they
that
scared? Wait,
water.
let me tell you something. You think they scared because it's always been said now that they couldn't catch the aid and abetting charge if Chauvin had been charged not guilty, but he has. So it does not look good for them now because that has always been said by legal analysts that they could get off on the charge if Chauvin was found not guilty. Oops, but he was.
I want them to get ready. I want their life to be turned upside down like never before.
Writer, Aditi, hey, you want to get your Social Security check to Chauvin? That's your damn business. Crystal,
Yes.
somebody gonna get a Social Security check to Chauvin. Girl, you gonna give your disability, your SSI check.
What in the world?
You gonna
They
write your
gonna be on prisonmeat.com.
You go ahead, look. You send him all your money. If you work, don't work, whatever you draw, unemployment. Look, let me tell you something about the Queen. Queen, it's over for me. It's over. Do whatever you like. I'm like the little lady in Coming to America. Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like. Whatever you like.
You want to write
Y'all
a check?
going out there?
You want to spend all your ducats on Derek Chauvin, commissary, baby? Knock yourself out. Let me tell you something. Since they love talking about the Queen shopping at the Dollar Tree, I buy him a couple pair of socks and put them in a box and send it to him. That's just how favor the Queen gonna show you love, baby. Queen gonna show you love, your dust ass. I go to the Dollar Tree right now and fill a buggy up full of fucking white socks and send your ass wherever they lay you down. I'ma send you some
Baby,
white
now
socks.
he gonna need some ice packs. Let's not get it real. He needs some ice packs. And he gonna need some ice packs.
Ain't nothing wrong with my tummy, Renard. See, you ain't listening. I'm talking about Chauvin's tummy. We talking about poisoning him. See, you not listening, baby. Yes, we heard about that, Renard. If a child witnessed a crime, well, 2 children were there. A 17-year-old and a 9-year-old witnessed the crime. So there could be what they call such and such circumstances to aid in the sentencing because children were present when George Floyd was murdered. But I'll go to the Dollar Tree and get him some white socks. So would.
You gonna get him the long kind or the short kind? The ankle socks or the long socks?
He can have a choice. Hell, why not have a choice? You're locked up. Shit, why not? Go ahead, Crystal. Sorry.
I'm gonna send him those socks after I go to the bathroom.
Damn,
You
Crystal.
cutting up this already.
Wow,
you got to cut up.
You crunk in the A. What you go? Ooh, you know that's nasty. What you just said.
Oh yeah. When he get him, he'll be all right. I bet you use them. Or make him a chocolate pie, a fresh one. That'd be nice. I think that those other 3 that are out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they feeling it now. They feeling the pressure now.
Amen. Oh yeah, they feeling it now, baby.
They was waiting for it to be a hung jury, something, not guilty, something. They heard all 3, guilty.
What they said to themselves is, if they found the big dog, come on with it, guilty on all 3, what they gonna do to us? Shut your mouth.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, they not sleeping tonight. They ain't got no sleep.
Did you see Chauvin picture?
Yeah.
Did you see that MF? Baby, what happened to your hair?
Fell out worrying.
Wait a minute.
Stressing.
I'm talking about the top look like he been fighting or they had no sleep. It's a long night. It looked like something happened, like he stuck his finger in a socket. I'm dead.
I seen that.
What's wrong with Chauvin? They woke you up for that picture? Him ain't had no sleep. I'm sleepy.
Yeah, they said they had him in with the high profile, protective custody or whatever.
The others what'd you say? The others are looking to plea bargain.
Oh, I believe that too. I believe that they're gonna take it. They're gonna take it.
And what might the plea bargain say?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know how much time they was facing. And then that depends on if they've ever been in trouble back in the day or whatever. Because I get Minnesota.
I bet you every day. Let me tell you something. They may not have an attitude like Chauvin, but I bet you every day since then, them damn three said, Lord have mercy. Why didn't we say something to that damn white man?
Yep. Oh, well, that's on them. Yep. They better learn now how to act.
So you think they're gonna take a plea?
They're gonna take a plea. I think so. I don't think that they're gonna.
Yeah. Let's do our research. We have to do our research on how much time we think. How much time would be for a plea bargain for this aiding and abetting.
Yeah, I would like to know that. I would like to know that because I honestly think they're gonna take that plea.
I'm going to do it now. Hold on, I'm gonna Google.
They're gonna take the plea, and then because with the
how many years do you get for aiding and abetting a murder with a plea?
According to CPS 58, second-degree murder and aiding and abetting that crime carry a maximum penalty of 40 years, while the maximum is 25 years for a third-degree murder conviction.
Okay. Let me see what they're saying.
And then when I was reading about the case, I don't know if anybody else had read up on it or knew about it, but that they were trying. What was that guy's name? They were trying to offer him something in May last year. Did you read about that? And he it was like some kind of bargain, some kind of plea bargain, but he didn't accept it.
Well, let me read you what it said then at that time when this case broke. This was June 4th, 2020. The other three officers, Thomas Lane and J. Alexander Quinn, who helped restrain Floyd, and two Tell, who stood nearby, are charged with aiding and abetting second-degree murder and aiding and abetting second-degree manslaughter. Second-degree murder and aiding and abetting that crime carry a maximum penalty of 40 years, while the maximum is 25 years for a third-degree murder conviction. A manslaughter conviction carries a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison, as does aiding and abetting manslaughter. To prove third-degree murder, prosecutors have to show that Chauvin carried out an act eminently dangerous to others and evincing a depraved mind with intent to kill, but without regard for life, which they did. Shut your mouth. So they doomed. They doomed.
And I'm gonna say it again. They better hold up or fold up. Get themselves ready.
Hold on, I got Miss Dee on the line. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna drop back down in the chat.
Hi.
Hello, Dee. How you doing?
I'm getting you guys.
Good.
You know what? I do believe the sentencing is really going to be based upon the judge because he does have discretion.
Well, that's on him. Well, guess what? He got to sleep somewhere too.
Oh no! I'm talking.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm talking about his with the co-conspirators.
Okay, so let's start. Let's start with the first question I asked. Do you think Chauvin now has remorse?
To some degree, because he didn't think he would be found guilty. But once that
I do
reality,
believe he didn't think that. I do believe that. I do believe
Mhm.
because with his eyes, the way they was moving, he was stunned. He was
Yes.
shocked. Like I can't believe they did this to me. To
That's
me.
exactly what I was
To me.
feeling.
To
But
me.
because he thought he was the Almighty God. They
Yes, he
said
did.
he already had different complaints.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And
He had strikes against him. Yes, he did.
nothing has happened. So he
Yes.
felt like he was God. I can do what I want.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So what do you think the other officers are thinking at this moment? Do you think they now have remorse?
Oh no, they had remorse that day. I
Really?
believe. I believe they had remorse that day. One of them asked twice,
Mm-hmm.
and Chauvin told them no. Emergency services is coming. The white guy
Okay.
asked twice, can they roll him over? Because he didn't
Well, I
want
didn't
him.
hear that. I didn't hear
Yeah.
that. Roll him over.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the one that was near. It was the one that was nearest to his feet, I believe.
Okay, that's probably the one I just pulled up in that article, the white guy with the silver color hair. Hey, Olivia, how you doing?
Yes. And
Yeah,
I'm
he told
quite
him. He
sure.
told him, "Let's roll him over," because he seen that he was in distress.
Well, you should have.
And
That's what you should have got jiggy and said, "Come on, dude, enough of this. He ain't doing nothing. Come on, let's get him up, put him in the car."
Right.
Mhm.
They should have, but I
Because he
don't know.
never was supposed to have made it. He never was supposed to have made it out of the SUV. That's common sense. He never should have made it. You knew he was 6'3", 6'4" when you approached him when he got out of the car. You approached him foul with a gun, which I thought was odd. See, Queen weighs everything from day one, from the very moment you call 911. Why are you even approaching somebody with a damn gun to the window of a car over a fucking $20 bill?
Because he was black.
Mhm.
I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
Because it
They
was
approach
always
us
rhetoric.
with guns.
There was always rhetoric with that issue of that $20 bill day one. There were so many different rumors when all this hit the fan with the owner allegedly saying, "I don't call the police. We don't call the police." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then you hear the black boy testify. When I went to my superior after I'd already took the money, you shouldn't have took the money, dude. Somebody came for me talking crazy, but I'm calling a spade a spade. They already told this dude what would happen if they took fake money, comes out they check. Okay, well then you had the right at that time to say, "Sir, I cannot take this money. It looks fraudulent." See where I'm going?
Yes.
And
And
he can argue all day long. No, it's real, it's real. Then guess what? Part two, where your checker at? Where's your pencil to check the damn bill? Don't y'all see that something is funky with this?
Queen, I said that from the beginning.
You're a damn
When
major city. You're a major store in a metropolitan city, and you don't have a pencil marker for fraudulent money?
thank
Come on,
you.
man.
Mhm.
Come on,
They
y'all.
have it in the dollar store.
They
So
won't.
why they don't have it?
Well, I ain't seen them in my Dollar Tree, but
Yes, Lord. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Look, and throwing it up
I
in
look,
the
Queen ain't seen them, but you understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
You are a major store in the city. You want me to believe you did not have a marker? Man, I'm telling you, I always thought something was up with them people at that store. Because now that we get the truth from the boy testified, he had the discretion to either say yes or no. He took Floyd's money and reneged after taking the money.
Mhm.
That was
Yeah.
on you. That was on you. And you think I'm going to let these damn Indian Arabs use me to go out to his car? That was another thing I thought was suspect.
Thank
Don't
you.
use me.
I'm not the police.
They were
Not
Mhm.
kids. But they were kids. You sending some kids out there to do a grown man's job. You sitting here looking like a damn Teletubby in the background talking about go to his car. Tell him I want him to come back in. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm going out. They ain't gonna come back in.
Right.
See ya. No.
Mm.
Hey, and Crystal, you know what you were talking about a possible plea negotiation back last year.
Yes.
that was the district attorney them trying to hurry this case along, and Attorney General Bill Barr said
Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah.
he said no. We're gonna let the facts come out. They were trying to close this case very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what it was.
That's what, yeah, that's what you heard. Oh yeah, and look at everything that then came out.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, Bill Barr wasn't about nothing, but he did know what he was doing.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
did.
yeah, I didn't know what all of that was about.
Yes, they was trying to
Okay.
give him the third degree manslaughter,
Mm-hmm.
and wanted to negotiate a small prison sentence and
Uh-huh.
get it out the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh
got you.
well.
Okay.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
well. Sorry, Charlie.
Hmm.
But
It's a
but
wrap for you.
but yeah, now
Yeah.
he feeling a little remorseful now
You
because
think
he
he is?
was
You
found
think
guilty.
Chauvin?
Because he was found guilty. Yeah.
You think Chauvin feeling well? I know one thing. That damn mugshot I just saw was it yesterday or yesterday? I said, earlier, I said, damn Chauvin, you stick your finger in the electric socket. What you doing, boy? Because you ain't supposed to be around those sockets.
Queen, they snatched that suit off of him and they
You
let him
heard
comb
him?
his hair.
You look like you just got woke up and said, "Come on, Chauvin, let me take your picture." And he said, "No, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy." Wake your ass up. Come on here. You know the
And
queen ain't well. You know the queen ain't well. Wake, we got to talk
and
like
my
this street. Wake your punk ass up. Come on.
and my you know what? And my comment about these women, you watch, he gonna get some pen pals. I guarantee
Yeah, I
Let me
you.
think
tell
so too.
look, wait a minute. What your name is, Miss Dee Dee? You get out of damn pen pals you want, boo. You ain't going nowhere.
But you
Yeah.
That
gonna have
heifer,
some.
she
You
better come
gonna
in
have
and
these
rodeo
crazy women.
style. Look, let me
You
tell you
gonna have these.
something.
You
She
gonna
come
have
in
these crazy.
rodeo style. Y'all can kiss and boo boo. Sharper, you ain't going nowhere, boo boo.
No, but they gonna fill up his books.
Fill it up. You fill your
You watch.
SSI and Social Security and your unemployment check from COVID. You and your stimulus, you give all your damn money back.
I'm
You
like,
got to pay your damn mortgage.
these people are crazy. I'm like, oh my god.
Good luck. Good luck. Wait a minute. We gonna get them gangster like at Bakersfield. Get them some Chuck Taylors. I'm dead. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, California? I said it. Get
And
us some
some
long white.
Dickies.
Get us some long white socks. Yeah. I'm going shade. Get us a long white socks and some Chuck Taylors.
Crystal, what you gonna put in them socks?
Wayne crazy. Look, I got all my faculties going on right now. Look,
Crystal,
I'm like the rapper said, I'm free like OJ. Oh, okay.
because they sure as heck didn't put OJ in solitary over here in Nevada. No, they didn't, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
OJ got
Mm-hmm.
beat up there in Lovelock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They put him straight in general population.
Oh wow,
Put
I
him in
didn't
there.
know that.
Put him in there. Put him in there. I can't
Oh,
wait. I can't
OJ.
wait to hear the story when they say we have breaking news.
Yep, that's right.
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm
What
waiting.
happened to you?
OJ almost got beat to death up there in Lovelock.
What?
Yeah, y'all see, that's here in
I never heard
Nevada.
that.
That's here in Nevada.
Mm.
It came on news. Yes.
What y'all doing trying to beat up OJ?
What? No, ain't no try. They did.
I had never heard it.
And them guards let him.
Yeah, turn to blind eye, right?
Them guards let him.
OJ, look, OJ said, I'm playing a little golf now. Leave me alone.
He sure did. He said, I don't want nothing. I don't want no problem no more.
Ain't no problem.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, it was kind of strange too. I don't know if y'all heard of the 8 officers, COs in the jail that they took away so they wouldn't have no dealings with Chauvin when he first got arrested. Did y'all hear about that?
I did hear something about that. Yeah, I did.
That it
And
was what now?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
It was say 8 black COs in that jail,
Oh yeah. Yep.
and they
I
filed
heard.
they filed a grievance on that.
Yeah, I did hear that.
So
Mhm.
somebody decides to say you all can't handle him because you're African American.
Basically,
Mm.
Well, give me my check. I don't need to work.
no. Now they say, "Oh yeah, you gonna work. We gonna reassign you to a different site."
No, look, no. You don't reassign me because you just show bias because a high profile white man came through here who ain't nobody, and you basically put me over here because you think I might do something to him. I need a lawyer.
Yep.
But when Pookie and them came in there and shot up the police officer, you put it right in there with them white folks. Didn't even care.
Mhm.
You
That's
know
how
what?
they
This is
do
what I keep saying is these white people don't get it. You keep doing what you're doing. You just making it easy to get a check cut. You don't even understand what you're doing. Every time you keep doing this facetious behavior,
Mhm.
just making it easy to get a check cut. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I'll
it
wait for
seems
my
like by
turn.
now you would have learned to stop.
Yeah,
Yep.
because wait a minute, Minnesota must have a lot of money because all these checks they write now.
Yep.
It's
Well, guess what?
crazy.
Until the white man realizes he don't run nothing, he don't own nothing, he ain't the head knocker.
Yep.
He ain't the head knocker. He ain't the ruler of the earth. He ain't God. He ain't Jesus Christ superstar. You're going to have to bow down. Bottom
Mhm.
line.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That is so true.
You've been orchestrating and deviant from the time you came out that woman's womb, from that garden. You ain't stopping. You won't stop. And you are the demise of yourself. You chose this battle because you won't listen. You're deviant.
It's
So
crazy.
until you understand and learn, somebody got to make a mockery out of you to show you you ain't running nothing. You never have.
Okay.
You never have. So you knock yourself out. So I sit back and I watch this and I just look. Like I told Edward, I don't waste my breath arguing with nobody about no Black Lives Matter, being black, nothing. Why?
Mhm.
I'm keep my
They
black tail
don't,
right here in this house.
well, my thing, they don't care. They don't care. So you sitting here gonna argue with somebody about what this is and oh, they're terrorist groups. Have you heard that? Oh, the Black Lives Matter.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
they're
Mhm.
terrorists. And dude, point them out and let me see who you're talking about. You don't even know who the hell you're talking about. Just because
Mhm.
I believe in Black Lives Matter, that's just me saying I believe my life because I'm black. My life matters. Home.
Right. Yep.
That's me speaking
Yeah.
for me. It doesn't mean I condone going out here killing people innocently, blowing up buildings, setting shit on fire, setting cars on fire, the car dealer, breaking into the damn Dollar Tree, the dollar store.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Yeah.
do know that you won't listen. So sometimes, as Maxine said, I got to show you something because you won't listen.
Yep.
Because you
Mhm.
didn't mind stealing mine.
Yeah.
That's what the white man don't understand. You don't mind stealing mine. You done stole mine day one. And you did what you want, but now you fast forward, and when the black folks uprise or protest or set a garbage can on fire, break into the store, oh my God, they're heathens, they're wayward, they're this. But you keep forgetting, I learned from you
Thank you.
Mhm.
because you was my best teacher.
You sure was.
Because you see, if you were willing to go and steal a man and a woman from his land and it didn't belong to you, how the fuck you gonna tell somebody about thief and thievery and theft and robbery and you a hood rat and you are this and you are that? You stole a whole human. Come on with it, Queen.
Mm.
How the hell
Three.
you gonna steal a whole human and then now centuries later talk about you a drug addict, you a thief, you a hood rat. You a bottom feeder. Your ancestors stole a whole damn country. Shut your mouth. You
Ooh,
ain't
I
give a
told
damn
you.
about the Indian. We seem to put them on the back burner. Yeah, Queen gonna get real with you.
Mm-hmm.
You saw they were here when you got here, and
And
you
stop.
pushed him and her out of the way. And then you went and stole a black man from his land and his wife, children, ancestors, and brought him here to work for free. And yeah, Queen keeps it 100. And you want to talk about theft, robbery.
Yes.
You built a country on thievery because you stole a man. Woo! Come on with it. You stole a man. You stole a whole human. How the fuck can you steal a whole human?
Yes.
And then cry and moan about drugs and this and that when you got wealth from theft and you pushed another man out who was already here. Yeah.
Okay.
And then somebody says, oh, that's the past. Thank you, Sherry. All super chats are welcome in the live. If you want to donate to the channel, Cash App Big Angie 129. Thank you so much for joining me. I keeps it real. I'm gonna give you what your mama won't give you. I'm gonna give you what your school teacher won't give you. Don't talk to the queen about the past because the past is now. It's relevant. 1865, 2021, free. Ain't really free.
No, it's not. Nope. Ain't nothing free.
Racism won't end. It ain't gonna never end. It's only gonna end when God decides to come on, chop up the dirt and end it.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, there will always be somebody got a problem with somebody. You
Yep.
understand what I'm saying? And see
Yep.
what a lot of people don't understand. There's foreigners who do the same damn thing. An Iraqi don't like an Iranian. You look the same, you smell the same. I can't tell the difference between you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
An African don't like a Somalian. Oh, I keeps it real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I go to the belly of the beast because that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, hate is hate. Hate is taught.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I believe that. It is taught.
It is.
You black, but you hating on another black because he from another tribe. Why? Because somebody told you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chinese don't like the Japanese. Japanese don't like the Chinese. But if you put them in the same room, some of you say, I can't tell them apart. But the queen can. But the queen, I can tell the Chinese from the Japanese. Some can't. But do you get my drift?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They never liked each other because somebody told them that Pookie Ray did this to us. So they the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you was a black man surrounded by a group of Chinese, Japanese, hell, you'd say, man, I can't tell them apart. Come on with it, Queen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then.
Yes.
You see, hatred is taught.
Mm-hmm.
You also hate people from experiences.
Yeah.
A black man robbed you, stole from you. He assaulted your mammy, your mama, your daddy, your cousin. He robbed you. Now I gotta feel some type of way about a black man.
Right.
I gotta feel some type of way about a Jew, an Arab, a Chinese, Japanese, Armenian, whatever the race is.
Mm-hmm.
They did something to me. They did something to my mammy, my mama, my cousin. It's the way of the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ow.
But Chauvin, you gonna get a roommate, so you on your own, homeboy.
Mm.
You ain't getting no preference.
Them 8 weeks gonna go real fast.
So you get ready, put them long socks on and get Chuck Taylor. Sorry.
Ah. Wow.
Hey Diane, how you doing?
I just wonder what prison they're gonna put him in.
Robert Williams, you said junk. What you talking about, Robert? We don't understand what you're saying. Why don't you elaborate?
Crystal,
Get
they probably put him in their state prison.
a queen what you want.
Okay, in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he can go on out there with them cows.
Yeah, because it's not fed. Because if it was federal, they can put him in any prison
Come
around the
on.
country.
We gonna stuff your ass with a bunch of cheese so you can clog your damn arteries.
Oh, I see what you're saying, but they probably put him in a state prison in Minnesota.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I said if it was federal, they can put him anywhere around the country.
You can cross them.
Oh, okay. So it's federal that they check. They transport you from
Yeah.
prison to prison. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, you can cross them back to my home to Illinois and put them in that damn Lake Michigan. I see it.
Oh, I
Look,
love it.
yeah, I know it. Because where I'm from, we got a lot of Wawa. Come on, put them over there in Lake Michigan.
I heard that.
Look, and that's a cruel way to die too. But guess what? We're gonna give it to you like you gave George Floyd, sealing the blocks around the ankle and throw you over.
Because he sure.
What did I tell you all? What the doctor said? Drowning is the worst death than suffocation or asphyxiation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sure, you probably won't last. I ain't worried about you.
You know, I have a question.
Go ahead, baby.
Okay, when this all first started out and stuff, these reports they wrote, wasn't those falsified? Didn't they falsify reports?
I say it again, baby.
The reports they wrote when this incident first happened.
The original. You talking about?
Yeah.
That report that was released to the public about there was an incident and the man died. That's what you're talking about?
Yes.
It was a lie.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That should be another charge right there, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy. It's crazy because I didn't know anything about that. It just came up. I learned about that. I think it was today.
Yeah, I saw it last night. Yeah, I ain't seen it.
Yeah. So why didn't they mention that? During the court proceedings, it wasn't brought up.
Well, I guess maybe the prosecution said, you know what, we got what we need.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think the prosecution did a damn well job myself.
Oh, I think. They did.
They had so many.
Because I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to call that damn district attorney and tell him Queen won't talk to you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. He's very eloquent because he let him know. George Floyd had a big heart. Come on with it.
Mm-hmm.
But Chauvin had a little heart.
He had no heart.
Mm-hmm.
He had to be analytical, baby.
Yeah. I think the governor.
Well, I tell you what. Go out here next time pulling a black person over a tree in the window, hanging on that. I'm looking at my tree hanging on there when I was driving that interstate because I've been traveling all day. And on my big ass tree, guess what? Queen got a big ass black ass tree hanging in her damn window, hanging in, swinging in, swinging in, swinging. And pull me over. Got the car smelling good. I got clips in every vent. I'm ghetto fabulous. I'm G'd up. And you pull me over and walk to the top. Now, man, that tree is obstructed. Let me tell you something, white man. I can barely see as it is. Will you leave me alone? That obstructing nothing. That big ass plate glass window. If I still can't see out my window with that tree swinging smoke,
I know that's right.
That plate glass window been the same, whether you was driving a Chevy, a Bonneville, a PT Cruiser, or whatever. That glass is big as I don't know what. It's like a damn TV screen. Talking about freezing away. It ain't been in the way. You've been getting to your job and your doctor's office. Don't get me testifying up in here.
Yeah.
I'm sitting out that tree in no damn way.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, cut me a check. Pull me over. I want all my money. Let's fall out. So
first I want to live.
I'm just gonna open the door and fall out the damn car.
They gonna say, what the hell wrong with the Queen?
I know how to do you white folks. I know how to do y'all ass. I'm falling all the way out the damn car.
Heck yeah.
Ma'am.
Yep, I'm not moving.
I ain't answering.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't answering. Yeah, stop. The foolishness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trees been sitting up there hanging on the damn mirror for years. Now all of a sudden you're gonna start stalking black folks and pulling folks over about a damn tree hanging in the damn mirror. I looked at mine today and I was sitting here while I was driving down the interstate. I said the tree is to the right of my right eye. It is not blocking my view in any capacity to operate my vehicle. Why
Right.
now harassing people about a damn tree hanging
Yep.
off the damn mirror? Come on with all that.
Yep.
That's
They trying to make it every excuse they can.
well,
Well, I
it's
have
sickening.
They reaching. They fishing
Well,
for
it's
something.
sickening.
I have a question about that.
Listen to Night Owl. Be on live so we can make sure you are treated correctly. Let me tell you something. The rednecks pull the queen over if they want to. You pull me over if you want to. It'll be the last time. But I know how to obey the law. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Nothing at all.
Color purple.
No, Jim Paul, we better let this one go.
Oh shit, she's sick, ma'am. Go on. Thank you. That's what they tell you. See, white folks don't know how to do like black folks. Black folks know how to act a damn fool. We know how to act a fool and get out of damn traffic stop. Lord Jesus, have mercy. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Lord, he done pulled me over, Satan. I rebuke you. Hallelujah. Pulled me over. Oh, Lord, they done killed that man in Minneapolis. Lord, don't choke me out. I want to live. My get behind me. Go on. Thank you. Oh, ma'am. And then I pull off. I'm a bitch. Monkey ass motherfucker. Yeah. Black folks know how to hang because we've been hanging for many moons.
Right?
See, that's what they don't understand about black folks. We know how to cry and we know how to moan.
Mm-hmm.
And we know how to act crazy when we can.
Mm-hmm.
I done already told you. I'm gonna be talking in tongues as soon as you come up to the window.
Man, we need to get an interpreter. Hold on.
Thank you, Father. See, thank you 2 minutes. Show me something, Jesus. What? Noah, why you messing with me? I ain't done nothing. No, I ain't done nothing. No, he gonna be like, Jesus, damn,
What
this
language
is
you speak?
ma'am, come on. I'm sorry I stopped you. Wait, you let the devil use you. Let the devil. Don't you pray, son? You need to pray. Get on your knees and repent. Hallelujah. Thank you, Father.
Get out and start doing a praise dance.
Ma'am, just watch your speeding, okay? You're
I'm
free
going up. Hallelujah. Where you cheering at? Why you stopping me on the interstate? Folks pulling and doing all kind of mischief. You're bothering a black woman. I'm old. I got arthritis.
Arthritis.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to the local newspaper. You're sitting up here harassing a black woman. Oh, Jesus, please go.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Hey, that's how you treat them. What my daddy said, treat them like a trick. So, yeah.
Cha. This was
See, don't do all that. Don't do all that old ghetto ratchet. Why you messing with me? And start preaching.
Amen. Right?
Start preaching.
Turn on your gospel music. Make sure it's loud.
Start chanting and swaying back and forth and in tongues. Let's stop all that nonsense.
I'm going on mute.
Look. Or mute. You right. Don't say nothing. I done told y'all. Just obey the law. Don't touch nothing. Don't reach in the glove box. Speak like when you go to court. The judge tell you, Put your hands to the side, speak when spoken to. That's how you do a cop. Don't utter nothing. Don't volunteer nothing. You only answer what he asks. Don't reach in the glove box. Don't go in the visor. Don't go in your pocketbook. Do as he tells you. So that way, if that dusty bastard got a webcam, they can't argue nothing.
Nope.
They can't argue nothing.
But some of them, when they do have they webcams on, they don't care the way they talk to people.
Well, we see that from George Floyd. You had the cameras rolling day one. From when the guy came out, pointed at Floyd's car and said, he around the corner. I was stunned to see. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was stunned to see all of that play out like a movie. You rarely get to see it play out like that.
Yeah.
You rarely get to see a crime play out. From the moment they come on the scene and the guy walks out in the vestibule and say, yeah, he over there. Man, you don't ever get to see that. You don't ever get to see that. You just don't. You just
that was
don't.
God's doing.
Yeah, it was God's word. Yeah, it was God's plan. Amen. He said, I'm going to handle this because they ain't going to stop. Right. They ain't going to stop. We're going to handle this.
Thank you. Oh, boy.
So, Dee, you think Floyd, you think Chauvin has some remorse now is what you said. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, the other three, what do you think about them?
Like I said, I think they had remorse from day one.
Okay, I want to make sure I heard that. I'm sorry. Okay. So, Crystal, do you think the three the men have remorse now or no?
Not all three of them. I think that
she done broke it up. Oh Lord. Oh, I'm dead.
The one that was
only one.
I think that one. I think the one. I think he was closest to George Floyd's feet, and he was telling him, "Should we turn him over?" Like he noticed that he was in distress, and he was willing to help. So I think he's gonna have more remorse than the rest of them. That's what I feel.
Which one is that? The white guy?
Yeah, yes. Because he was the first one to step up and say, "Hey, shouldn't we be turning him over? He can't breathe." You know, he was like wanting to help him, but
Two Tails stood like he was damn 7 feet tall. I thought you little bald headed ass monkey, we gonna string your little ass up too. But you sit up here 5 feet tall, 5 foot giant, acting like you trying to intimidate them little 7, 8, 9 folks that stand on the curb. You understand what I'm saying? But Two Tails try to act like when they interrogate him, I didn't know. I feel bad he died, and I would never want nobody to get hurt. But they ain't how you acting when you stand on that street. You act like you was about to get jiggy because you thought somebody's gonna step off that damn curb.
He sure did. He sure did. All of them should have stepped off the curb.
He changed his attitude when he found out George had died. When they interrogated him and they let him know that George had died, his whole demeanor changed.
So I feel like none of them are.
I say she don't think none of them have remorse.
None of them 100% have remorse, but I think that the guy that was closest to his feet, whatever his name was, I think he's gonna have a little bit of dang. I should have did more.
White boy, you get up in that damn courtroom. Hey, thank your friends, cause it's a wrap. If you got to cry, moan, fall out, do it.
Yeah.
You do whatever you got to do to get them 12 members to say, I think this man really feel bad about what happened. Do what you got to do, because Chauvin gone. So them other two bobbleheads, they can't save you. You holler, moan, fall out, handkerchief, look, speak in tongues. You do what you got to do up in that courtroom. Everybody know.
Jesus, yes, Lord.
Whoever your man is, you better call on him while you're in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And if you got to testify, tell it. I don't know. I just went along with everybody else did. I had no idea. If you know, you lying.
Yeah. Wait, so Didi, you said that you think that they all have remorse?
That now that it has been found guilty.
Oh, okay, but before.
But we argue that.
No. Wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think the two that was with Chauvin that was holding him down.
Yeah.
The black guy held him down there to the end. Then he took his hand off him one time. If you go back and look at the video, the
Yeah.
black dude, he took his hand off briefly, and then he lightly put it back. And I thought, dude, you should just took your hand off and just said, "Man, I'm out of here. My feet hurt. I gotta go. And I got back pain. I gotta get up."
And wasn't he the one who had the wasn't he the newbie? This only on the job for 6 months.
The black guy,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I have to check.
Yeah, one of them was on the job for 6 months. The other one was I think like up to 3 years or something. But what I'm saying is those two, I truly believe they had remorse after the incident happened.
The three.
Chauvin just having the remorse because he was found guilty. That's all.
Yeah. We don't know what he feel because we ain't heard nothing.
No. I mean that's what I think.
You feel okay, but you know, I'm telling you, them eyes in that courtroom. That look when I got to see it, I said, "Man, that man ain't never moved this much eye movement since the trial started."
I mean, they were just going.
You know what I'm saying? He never engaged with the jury or anybody, and they tell you that you have got to engage. Now we ain't talking about making flirty eyes and nothing like that, but you need to at least nod, make the people think that you're in tune to what's going on. That they're there to hear the information. He never once that I know of, because I didn't watch Follow every day, but I don't think he ever made eye contact to any of the participants that I know for sure. I do believe he never looked at the people that testified for the prosecution.
No.
Watch the other people testify, such as the other superiors. I can't say. But he wasn't looking at nobody that was testifying for the prosecution.
All he was doing was doodling, taking his little notes, whatever he was.
He wasn't writing nothing.
Nothing.
Because my thing is, what is there to write down? You ain't getting ready to go. You ain't getting ready to get up on the stand and say nothing.
He said he felt like I didn't have to say that because I'm going to be found not guilty.
No, but see, guess what? It's advised that you don't.
Yeah, because
it is advised. Because he would have told. Oh, they would have ate him alive. They would have ate him alive. Because the first thing he would have said was, "Well, sir, a few minutes in, you can see he wasn't moving. Why was you still on top of him? I mean, what is he gonna say?" I was well, you know, okay, but sir, we have the video. Don't you see the video? Okay, sir, let me play you the video. Now you see where I'm going?
Yeah.
So now they're gonna play back you sitting on top of somebody that ain't moving.
Incriminate himself.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Yep. That's exactly it.
Well, sure, I hope so. They want to get the main one, then the next three, but that's the whole point. It was said that the other three won't stand the aid and abetting if Chauvin was found not guilty. But now that he has, it is not going to look good in their favor.
That's why I said I bet they're trying to do some plea bargaining.
Well, if you got any sense, that's your best bet. I wouldn't go to trial with it.
No,
I just wouldn't risk a trial. Because I got a feeling that this information can be used in the upcoming trial. Or can it not be?
I think it can.
Okay.
Because it's all in the same incident.
Honey Hush said he was a new guy, been working 6 weeks. Oh,
okay.
Lord. Yeah.
6 weeks. Okay. I knew I wasn't sure, but I knew he wasn't there long.
Well, guess what? Where your pension at? Oh my God.
Yeah.
You've been on the force 6 weeks.
That's why he was moving his hand. Like, what am I doing? You know, he was thinking that. What the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
But my superior told me don't move.
And I said, dude, you passed the stage now. You in it.
And
that man is gone, and you sitting up there taking your hands off a dead man. Man, come on with all that.
And a lunatic superior telling them don't move, stay there.
But I wouldn't have went with that. I wouldn't have rolled with that. I would have said to him, man, I'm gonna be truthful with you. When I got there to the scene, let's say I got there to the scene, and asked, well, what's going on, woo, woo, woo. And they said, well, he was in the car and he slid out, or we helped slide. What, how you going to word it? I would say, well, why the door wasn't locked? Why the door wasn't locked? You understand what I'm saying? Why was the door not locked? Well, why is putting him on the ground gonna help when originally you had him sitting in the car? It's crazy.
Well,
okay, Sherry said, didn't they say one of them was training him? Oh, I don't know. I think he had just got out of training a few days beforehand. Oh, Lord, good God.
The new one, no. The newest one was
the
still in training.
Well, it's still bad. It's still bad.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is that might be the only thing that'll save him.
And me,
he was following these people, even though he wasn't trained to do that. Because remember, his superior said that's not what we have taught officers. So the young guy could say, well, I just followed them. I knew he could get out of that problem.
Yeah, it was. He had already said
he wasn't a seasoned officer.
He had already said, I was following my superior's orders. He told us not to move.
And guess what? And he'll probably be the only one that can get off. He'll be the only one that can get off.
They're probably lenient on the guy who asked to turn him over to.
The white guy. The white guy. So that's two. But Tuteo.
No.
Look, I'm gonna say it to be nasty. Corona, no.
I'm sorry. What you say, Corona?
No.
But Teo has a history too of aggressiveness too. So he's just as crazy. He's just as crazy, Chauvin.
Yeah, what you hear about Tuteo?
No, not how they say he's very aggressive too. I think he has complaints against him also.
5-foot giant.
Or they think they're 7 feet tall when they're hearing that Glock.
What? Not I said when I posted the link, it was deleted by Google. What you mean? Post the link. Oh Lord, they ain't got time for this. Okay, Night Owl. Night Owl talking about something else. Well, that probably will be in his favor. The rookie that I just went along. But then the flip side of that will still be what was said already during Chauvin's trial. We didn't teach you to do this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That no matter what you witness, that's still not what you were taught.
Thank you. And you knew it was wrong anyway. But I mean,
okay,
I guess he felt like he was caught between a rock and a hard place.
Right. But can you imagine though? Can you imagine being those men right now? Oh my goodness gracious! So I said you got to think before you do things. You just got to think.
And to be honest, I'm quite sure, if not all, one of them have contemplated suicide.
Really, you believe that?
I believe so.
Wow.
It's heavy on them. And now that this man has been found guilty, oh my God, you can imagine how their minds are going now.
Yeah. Sherry says I think he will get less time. It'd be interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. So that if they have good attorneys and stuff,
yeah,
they may. I mean, they're gonna get a slap on the wrist. They may not get that broken hand, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my thing, like I said in my comment.
What are y'all talking about, Crystal? Yes, I see it deleted. It says deleted by Google moderators. Crystal, what are you talking about? I don't know what y'all talking about. What's been deleted? Let me see. Let me go to the invite and see what y'all talking about.
Look, because I'm going to the thing too.
I don't know. It's the same. It's showing up the same thing that they posted. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, ain't worried about Google and nobody else.
What she ask her what she post? What you post? Night out.
Sherry North said somebody deleted her message. Somebody deleted whose message? Let me call these children and see what the hell they talking. I don't even know what the hell everybody talking about. Y'all talking about stuff and messages. Because I know I ain't deleted nothing. Because I sure ain't touched nothing. I'd be sitting there listening to y'all talk. I mean, I haven't touched anything. Hold on, let me see what Night Out on. Let me call her, see what she's talking about.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, she said she posted the StreamYard and it keeps getting deleted.
It shouldn't. Because I haven't touched nothing. And I'm the host, so I'm hostess. I'm not going to delete nothing.
Right.
Hello.
What are y'all talking about?
Oh, I reposted the stream y'all link in there, so if anybody want to hit the link.
Yeah.
And something called Google Moderators kept deleting it. I didn't know what that was.
I don't know either because I never heard of that. This is my first time hearing anything about it.
Yeah, that's why
It said night. Okay, listen. It says Crystal says Night Owl message got deleted by Google. Well, what was the message that you put?
Just the link.
Tell her it's in there. It's in there. I'm looking at it.
Okay, somebody said it's in there.
Tell her it's right after she said it was deleted by Google. It went back in. It's there.
Yeah, I thought I saw it too. That's why I said I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, see, because I don't see it, so
but let me tell you, when I go back in and look at it, this is what I kept trying to tell people in the beginning. When people used to come in my chat and argue 50,000 times about putting up another link, it doesn't give you an option to put up another link. Don't you think it would tell me that? It says the same as it did if I first put it up. If I go back, it's the same one. It is one link per live, not no 2, 3, 4, 5. And I hate when people come in and say, "Go in, change the link." Well, fool, don't you think if I could change it, I would? The link is not saying nothing. When I go in, it's the same link that it was when I first put it down. When I go into the invite, that link that comes up, it's the same one. So I don't understand.
Tell Night Out the last time she put it in, it stayed. It's there.
Okay, Night Owl, it's down now. So if anybody want to come up and hit the link, come on. Okay, I'm gone. I don't care for all this stuff. No way.
There you go. Yep. It's the same one.
Yeah, I'm out 42 minutes in. If y'all got something you want to say, please hit it now or I'm checking out of here.
Well, Queen, it was
nice. Thank you, sweetheart, for joining us.
It was nice talking to you.
Roger that. I like roast beef sandwiches, but I can settle for mesquite turkey.
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. But I can show you what I think of what you just said. How about that? Thank you, honey. Thanks for joining us, Miss Dee.
Thank you for having me. I'm going to go back down in the chat.
Oh, Honey Hut says Google is moderating the chat based on, well, I don't know anything about it. Well, if y'all quit cussing, they wouldn't have to moderate nothing. Keep cussing. Bye, baby.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay. She can't post a link either. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. One hour and 43 minutes in. I thank you all for joining me. If you have anything you'd like to say pertaining to the subject matter, do you think Derek Chauvin feels remorse now that he's been found guilty? And do the other 3 cohorts feel guilty now, remorse now? Please hit the link before I check out of here. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Benny Keys, I ain't talked to you. Benny, I'm just learning how to do all the stuff now. Lord have mercy. Put it on the description. I don't know. How are you doing, Benny? I'm good. I'm up late. Need to turn my butt to bed. I got Sex in the City on the TV. I've been watching the Sex in the City. That's one of my favorite TV shows. I done seen every episode. Well, like I said, hi Sherry, how you doing? I don't know if Chauvin feels any remorse. It'd be interesting to know how he feels now. I also like to know how the other 3 ex-officers feel about the guilty verdict of Derek Chauvin. It'd be nice to know, just to hear what they have to say. You blessed. Yeah, you blessed. You above ground, as my auntie would say. You alive, ain't you? You above ground. She used to always say that. And I used to say, well, hell, if I was under the ground, how the hell would I know if I'm dead? I used to hate when she would say that. You above ground, you good. Well, hell, if I was dead, how the hell would I know? I can't come back and tell you, hell, I'm dead. I ain't feeling too good. I don't know why old people say the craziest stuff. Hit the link if you would like to give your commentary pertaining to, do you think Derek Chauvin feels remorse for murdering George Floyd? How about the other 3 cohorts? Do they feel remorse? Do you think they feel remorse? Hit the link, please, before I check out of here. Not our comments keep getting deleted. Well, Sherry, how would you know if her comments are getting deleted? Ain't but one person comment got deleted, and I did the deleting. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Sex and the City movie. Yeah. Google moderators the chat based on what's in the title of the video. Honey Hush, I don't know nothing about it. Y'all can't post the link. I don't know why. I hope Google ain't trying to mess with me because of no Derek Chauvin titles and all that. Y'all need to go talk to Derek Chauvin. He did this. I don't know the man. Don't mess with my videos because of Derek Chauvin. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Crystal comments are getting deleted too. How are Crystal comments getting deleted and I'm looking at Crystal's comments? What are you saying? There's no comments been deleted. I'm the only one who has deleted a comment. And that was the person that came in talking about roast beef sandwiches and all that. Well, I don't know who deleted it. Google can kiss my tail. Who is this calling me this time of night?
Judea Reynolds, now 10 years old and the youngest witness in the George Floyd.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Jesus Christ. What does thing keep talking?
Caught up with her and talked to her about what the...
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
They won't let us, when we try to post a link, usually me and Nida will post a link.
Yeah.
And, some people, they won't let us. As soon as we put it up, they delete it. Google is deleting it. They won't delete our messages, but they're deleting the link for people to call into your channel.
I wonder why.
Yeah, and it's just mine and not like you can chat anything else in there. But
well, I wonder if I put it down, what'll happen.
Yeah.
Well, let me try it. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me pull that paper back up. Let me see. Shoot, I can't remember if this is the one. Wait a minute. Oh, Lord. I'm getting too old for this.
That's why I think that's what Benny's trying to tell you. Put the link in the description.
Well, I don't never put it in the description of the video because I don't know how to do all that. That's that when I do the description, I'm doing that before I even get to the part of the link.
Yeah.
I have to talk to my friend, but I don't know where the hell is my paper at.
I got the. Did you write it down?
Wait. I'm trying to see if this is the paper here. This don't look like it here. I don't know. I got too much going on. Oh Lord Jesus! I'm trying to find my paper. This is crazy. Dang! Wait a minute. Let me open this. This is weird. Where's the thing at?
Yeah, I did heard that they say message deleted by the Google moderator team.
Well, let me see if I do. Hold on. Just wait a minute, please. Just wait. Let me see. Oh God, this goofy ass. That man locked up. What the hell's the problem? Y'all sitting up here tripping about a damn man that's incarcerated? The hell's going on? I have never had this happen before. Nobody care nothing about that white man. He did that to himself. What is the problem? This is stupid.
It's crazy.
Now let me see what they tell the queen about what she put in the chat. Now.
Yeah, because I don't even see anything in there that just said.
Yeah, y'all keep talking about they deleting the comments. I said, ain't nobody comments got deleted. I only deleted one comment.
So let's see if yours stays up there now. I see it.
Okay.
Let's see if it stays up there.
Strange. All this over some man that killed another black man. What the hell?
That's staying up there now.
Google is. Pay me all my money. How about that? That's what y'all need to do. You sit up here worrying about what the hell I'm posting. Because I done went through videos yesterday that I already went through the request, for the commercials, all that and everything. And then I go back in them now and they're sitting there telling me I got to go back in and redo them. And I remember when I told you about that a month and a half ago, whatever, I went through all my videos. Damn, there 800 some videos. And I was sitting there like, this is crazy. And I'm going through them now. Their videos are popping up as if I never requested a review for them. Strange. Then they said, oh, we're going to start giving you all the green light on your videos. Because that's a notification I got yesterday. Then the hell Google don't know what they're talking about.
So yeah, yours is staying up, but mine and hers, yeah, we can't post it. Okay. I don't know. You're gonna
Pay me my money. That's what you do. That's what you need to do. Pay me all of mine.
Oh, they're telling us to jump on the. I'm gonna jump on the link right now.
Hit the link if you want to get your commentary for the queen.
I'm gonna hang up with you on the phone.
Rare back. I'm sick of this. This is crazy. Bye, girl. This is stupid. So they're talking to a damn link. Too old for this. That's why I told you I don't care for computers anyway. This is stupid. Sitting there talking to a damn computer. I got time for this. I'm old. Shoot. I'm getting older. That's why I don't care for computers. I tell you, I do not. You get addicted to this stuff, you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Things don't work out. Fooling with a computer. All right, Benny. Thank you, honey. Krista Moore, is that you or a doppelganger? Y'all kept talking. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know I get you real quick. I thought, what are they talking about? What is it? Look, girl.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
Queen laid back up in here. I'm laid back like a fat cat. I ain't got nothing going on. You know how I do.
Mm-hmm.
Myself worked up about nothing about no Google. Because Google needs to let it be where somebody can speak to them. Sitting there doing all this conversing with people through an app. No conversation, no live person on the other end of the phone or nothing. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's say, baby.
I just jumped up here just to say, what did I jump up here to
Lord,
say?
you don't know. We sitting there talking about that other foolishness. That's other foolishness.
I'm confused now.
Look, you know I'm feeling good right now, honey. The cup runneth over. Bye, Felicia. Oh, Satan.
So, well, I say that. Well, I already got on earlier, but I don't think Dorica Shavina. I don't think that she's that's Derek Chauvin's new name. That's Derek Chauvin's new name.
Sugar D.
Dorica.
Sugar D. Well, that's what we're gonna call Derek Chauvin. Sugar D.
Sugar D. Okay. Sugar D. I don't think that he's remorse at all. I think that he's more because he's found guilty, but he's not remorse of what he did.
Yes. Okay.
And the other officers pretty much I feel like they're gonna take a plea deal. They're gonna try and act like they're remorse, but down deep inside they're not gonna be, because they know that now that the ringleader is found guilty, they already know that they're going down. So they're gonna have to, try to make it look like they care and try to push out some tears and stuff, That's what I think.
Two-tail, what you say, two-tail?
Yeah.
Two-tail, what you say now, two-tail? I want to know what two-tail got to say with a little bald-headed tail.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know what he got to say. Two-tail, you messed up, homeboy.
I think what's going to be interesting, what I want to hear, before they get sentenced, that they're able to say something on their behalf or whatever. Anyone that before they get sentenced, they'll say your last words or whatever. Huh?
The family.
Yeah, because they always ask you, is there anything you want to say before you're sentenced or whatever? And then some people say stuff, some don't, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what each one of them say, if they say anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I want to see
something. You ready?
Huh?
I want to play you something.
Okay.
This is the girl who witnessed George Floyd's murder. It reflects on the Chauvin trial. It was released 3 hours ago. It's on ABC News, and you can also find it on YouTube. Hold on.
Judea Reynolds, now 10 years old and the youngest witness in the George Floyd trial, also got to witness somewhat of an end to what's been a year-long traumatic time in her life. Our TJ Holmes caught up with her and talked to her about what the future holds for her.
Has the past year of your life felt different? What has it been like for you? Has it been hard? Has it felt like you're a kid?
It's kind of been hard, and it's kind of feeling like I'm feeling like a grown up, and I'm just a little kid.
You've had to deal with a lot of grown up stuff the past year. You ever think what would have happened or could have happened if you didn't go to Cup Foods that day?
They'll still be killing us and hurting us and forcing us to get in a car and stuff. But my cousin said, go walk in the store and go get you some snacks or something, what you want. And then I came out, and then that's when I saw my cousin according George Floyd, and Chauvin had a knee on George Floyd's neck. And I was feeling kind of mad and sad that what happened to him.
What did you think when you heard the verdict? When the judge was reading today, guilty, 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 what was going through your mind when you heard that today?
I was like, what do guilty mean? And my mom told me, I forgot what she said.
You know what it means now. He's going to jail. And maybe
for a long time.
For a long time. So, what do you think now from seeing what he did on the street to now he's going to jail? What do you think about that?
I feel like some of us is kind of safe, and George Floyd can breathe now, and he's with God in heaven, and he's nice. I mean, he was a good father to his kids, though. And he couldn't feed his kids like my dad do. He couldn't take them outside like my dad do.
Toy? I was holding on all day and she just got me. Where do you go from here? What does the future hold for her when it comes to this memory still being there?
Yeah, for me, Judea is a part of history. And she makes it very light when she says she asked her cousin to walk her to the store. She actually was very persistent and begged her cousin to walk her to the store. And when that moment happened, that's when they happened to be at the scene on 38th in Chicago. So if not for Judea, I don't know if this would have been broadcast on a live feed for the world to see. This murder happen. And so where do we go from here? We celebrate this young lady. She's only 10 years old, and she's changed the course of history when it comes to policing in America. And we celebrate her.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel.
That was ABC News. If you need verification for the said information, that was a child who witnessed the crime, the murder of George Floyd, on May 25th, 2020.
Wow.
It's very disturbing. Hear a child speak. We've been listening to grown-ups talk, lawyers speak, Floyd's family speak, people testify in the court. But you never heard it from a child's perspective.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave on faith. This will hold weight with the evidence brought forth and the fact that there were children on the street who witnessed a cop murder a grown man over a alleged $20 bill, and that is now affected the mind of a child.
And for the child to be there and telling the cop, get off of him. Yeah. Come on, that's what's gonna make that those charges enhanced.
Yeah, because that was mentioned. If there were any children that were witnesses to the crime, and there was a 17-year-old and a 9-year-old that witnessed the murder of George Floyd by a Minneapolis police officer who has now been convicted of all 3 counts of murder and the death of George Floyd. It's just very disturbing. The death itself is disturbing. The act itself, seeing the video, waiting all this time to see what 12 members would say and do. And they said yes. Now we hear from a child who was there on the street that day. And that had to be horrific as a child to watch a cop who's supposed to uphold the law, serve the public, protect the public, murder African-American male in public on a public street.
She said they still gonna hurt us.
Yeah. And that's her version.
Yep. For a young child to have to say that,
say that, right.
Man, that says it all.
Yeah, that says it all. Yeah, that's
when a child can recognize what's going on.
That's a child that's not even a teenager.
Exactly. For that child to recognize what's really going on in the world and what's really going on, that's just sad.
Well, you just have to pray that you will not be in this situation as George Floyd. You have to pray for your own salvation. You have to pray for your temperament when you are out in public, dealing with people, strangers, and dealing with law enforcement. You need to just follow the instructions that have been given to you. I say this to you so you can survive and you can live, and pray that God will show you favor on that day that you deal with law enforcement, because you don't know how it's going to pan out. It's just a spoken word. I mean, we joke on here a lot about what we would do, wouldn't do. We say this, but in the end, I don't ever recommend to any of you talking back, yelling, hollering, screaming to any law official if you are pulled over in your car or asked a question in public, whatsoever. If they come to your house, they can keep you right there in your front damn door. I'm just telling you, answer the questions. Don't volunteer anything extra. Only speak when spoken to. Dealing with the police.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We're leaving here in droves. It's enough. That's why I limit my dealings with people in general. I don't want to be a witness to nothing. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to know nothing. I'm telling you, I don't. I try not to even be around people who I think will have the police, even in the periphery. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If I think you the type like to get jiggy, you stay in trouble, Queen don't want to talk to you and deal with you because I don't want to be around you, and I gotta be, you understand what I'm saying, an eyewitness. I don't want to be around you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be around you because I know how things can jump off at a moment's notice. Stop! Don't do that. He didn't mean this. Duh, duh, duh. I don't want to be involved where I even have to give my opinion because I don't want to end up the way that man ended up, sucking down, trying to get some air in him. I don't want to end up like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Sad day. I thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Night Owl.
All
Thank
right.
you all that commented. I really appreciate you all staying up with me late. I brought you this video because I was just wondering, what some of you all think. I know a lot of you already didn't think that they had any remorse. Chauvin and the other three guys. Well, who knows? Because as they always say, we don't know people. We don't know what their spirit holds, what their heart feels. People can't change their mind. People can't change their, mind about how they feel about a certain situation. But all I can say is God got this situation. 12 members weighed in and showed favor for George Floyd. Amen. Now, these other three will go to court on trial for aiding and abetting in the murder of George Floyd, death, whichever how you want to word it, August of 2021. But know that it doesn't look good for them only because it has been said earlier, a year ago, that if George Floyd was found not guilty, those said people could not be brought up on charges for aiding and abetting if the ringleader was found not guilty. But as you see, he was. So now what? What is going to happen with the other three co-conspirators? Will 12 members of the jury find them also guilty of aiding and abetting the murder of George Floyd by Derek Chauvin, and that they also participated and did not aid any type of help to George Floyd on that fateful day, May 25th, 2020. Prayers to the Floyd family, children, community, Minneapolis. I want to thank those 12 members of the jury, prosecution. I want to thank you. God, I want to thank you. Amen. We have a long road ahead of us. I don't see racism ending. I don't see people taking the law into their own hands ending. Dirty cops, frivolous cops. I don't see any of that ending. I think it's just the way the world is. We have a lot of mean-spirited people. We have a lot of people who have the God complex. And it doesn't really matter what their race is. It's just the way they are. They're just dogs. They don't give a damn. And they're not going to stop until somebody puts their foot on their neck and tell them, hey, you're not going to Thank you all for joining me. Wi-Fi is acting up. I cannot wait to get out of here. This vacation is cut short because I can deal with this. Thank you all for joining me. God bless all of you. Stay safe. I will be back with another live as soon as I can with more updates to breaking stories and news and topics. Thank you all for joining me. God bless all of you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful morning.